All right. What I'll be talking about a bit today is the power of the tongue. It is interesting to think about how much power our words have. It is also interesting to think about just how drawn to negativity people tend to be. Fear and doubt is incredibly powerful, and for some reason, it tends to be that we end up believing that something will not happen versus it actually happening. It's as if it's easier for us to believe that whatever it is won't happen. Even though I say us and we, I'm talking generally, not about specific people here, because it's going to apply to everyone. Going back to what I was saying though, I feel like this is a setup placed in our path by Satan himself to trip us up and distract us from our walk with God. It doesn't take too much to see prime examples of just how powerful our words are, though. This is given by the fact that we were created in the image of God, and this didn't only mean our physical appearance. Just like our Father, we have the power to create as well. Proverbs 18:21 says that death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. It's important to understand that words themselves uh, are empty until they're given meaning by the Spirit, meaning that until they don't mean anything until we believe in them ourselves. Or at that point, uh, excuse me, they will have no meaning until we believe they will, or at that point, know they will, is what I meant to say. This is why trying to believe something positive while being in the midst of negativity can be so difficult, especially since as beings, living this fleshly experience, everything that we perceive physically tends to weigh more on us than what we perceive spiritually, which makes sense. Um, you can say that something you can say that you believe that something good will happen, but doubt still inhabits your heart. This makes your words ultimately ineffective because you do not even believe in them. Those negative things, those negative words, ultimately are what end up taking shape because that is actually your real belief, what you felt in your heart. People also tend to become what they say they are. You ever did something, you messed up. It doesn't have to be, it could be either big or small, and your first words are, "Oh my God, I'm so dumb." Those words may seem harmless, but that's usually where it starts. You'll soon realize that any time you mess up, you'll automatically return to those words. And then soon enough, you'll start to believe that you mess up because you are dumb. The Bible warns us about this as well. Ephesians 4:29 says, "Don't use foul or abusive language. Let everything you say be good and helpful, so that your words will be an encouragement to those who hear them." Proverbs 13:3 says, "Those who control their tongue will have a long life. Opening your mouth can ruin everything." Proverbs 11:17 says, "Your kindness will reward you, but your cruelty will destroy you." And Matthew 15:18 says, "But the words you speak come from the heart. That's what defiles you." So my encouragement really is to watch what we say, and not only watch what we say, but acknowledge, acknowledge that feeling that we have in our heart. That's typically where it starts. Acknowledge that there's doubt in our heart. When there is doubt in our heart, and exercise it as best we can. The only way we can do that typically is by praying, by asking the Father to remove doubt from our heart, and by reminding us that He did not give us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Those scriptures are important to focus on because the moment we start, focusing on the negative things, the moment we let that spirit inhabit us, inhabit our heart, is the moments where those things tend to bear fruit. And our words that we may say to counteract it in those moments have no meaning because we ourselves don't believe in them. So that's my encouragement for today.